here too that are really good too. They have performing acts too that are really good. Now to access the Vintage Vegas, you go up the escalator here to access it. The Vintage Vegas section at the D. Okay. Now you guys are gonna see things in here you won't see anywhere else that I'm aware of. Huh? Let's have a look. All right, guys. So now we're inside the Vintage Vegas at the D. Now, you guys want to see old classic slot machines that go way back that you don't see anymore? Well, this is a place for you. I'll just give you a tour of some of the machines. You guys remember the old Megabucks machines? Now, they do have some newer machines. There's a couple newer machines in here, but mostly they're the older type of machines, most of these. Now, like the Wheel of Fortune and Triple Stars. You guys remember those? They do have some new machines in here too, but back here, now machines like Top Dollar, some of those are actually a little bit newer, but the older stuff is back here. Now this is the creme de la creme back here, guys. How many people remember this Wheel of Fortune game? If you remember that Wheel of Fortune game, when I went to Atlantic City, I played that. And that, I don't know how many years ago it was, but that's what Vintage Vegas is. All these games are older games, and they're considered classics. So they have some back there too, and they do have a few modern machines mixed in here too. But then they also have some of these over here, like the bonus times. I haven't seen too many of those around of these type either. These are another ones that they used to have at our casino and they replaced them, so I haven't seen them in a long time. Now here's one of the things that really makes this place stand out. They actually have a Sigma Derby machine. This machine, I don't know how old this machine is, but it is a classic. This machine, they have painstakingly restored this, and guys, believe it or not, this machine actually works. What you actually do here is it actually takes quarters. You put your quarter in here, and then you pick your horse right here that you want, and that's the actual track right there. I don't know how many Sigma Derby, I don't know how many of these Sigma Derby machines up. You can see how old this is. This is one of the machines they painstakingly restore this so that everybody can use it. Does anybody know how many of these Derby machines are still left in the world or even in the country? If you do, leave it in the comment section down below, because I don't know of any that I'm aware of, and this is really cool. So what you do is you bet the horse that you want. You bet the horse that you want, and then they actually have the odds established over here on the wall. And depending on where your horse comes in, it can pay more or less depending on which one you're betting on. And this is where you actually make your bets here. You bet on the order that the horses are going to come in here. And then when it comes in, it takes quarters, and your quarters actually come out here in the bottom. And what it does is when you win a race, it'll flash. And that lets you know which horse actually won. See, it flashes.
That was a big blow.
This is considered one of the jewels of the D, and I don't know. Like I said, somebody said there's one other machine in Vegas that I'm aware of, but I don't exactly know where that is, to be honest with you. But I'll just zoom down here so you can see the betting windows. Okay. Now I'm not going to get any of the players, and I'm just going to zoom in on the track itself. But these right here, these are all the odds down here that they actually have here that you're betting on. And if your horse comes in based on what you bet here with this number, if it matches this over here and the horse comes in, you actually win. And these are mechanical horses, guys. They're not. These are mechanical. I mean, this is all mechanical stuff. This isn't like the new modern stuff, you know. So when's the last time you guys saw a working derby machine?
Come on, 2-5. We got action. We got a shot. Come on, 2-5. Come on, 2-5.
So guys, what do you think? Is that cool or what?
16 again.
So let's go ahead and bet a race, okay? I have some quarters here. All right, let me put one in here. And let me show you something how we go about getting our quarters too, guys. I'll show that to you too. So when you're at the D, because it operates on quarters, you have to actually use the coin machine that they have here. Let me get some coins out here, and then we'll try a race. So there we go, guys. So I put my money in here. I got my change, and I got a nice little bucket of quarters for us to go ahead and play with. Now, this machine over here. This is one of the brand new ones. You remember the Sigma Derby machine I showed you? Well, this is Konami's Fortune Cup. This is a new version of that Derby game I just showed you, but it's real modern. See, it's got real modern touches, and they actually have that right next to the regular Derby game over there, which is really cool. Let's go ahead and try a race or two. Now what I like to do is, I usually buy $20 worth of quarters, okay? As far as which order the numbers come out, it varies. There's a thing on here that actually shows you how many coins you have, and I'm going to put in 10 quarters, and look guys, those are quarters. There's no bill changer on this machine. You have to put the quarters in by hand yourself, which is all part of the experience. Alright, so I got 10 quarters in there. What we're going to do is, when the race is over, it tells you how many you have in it, okay? Now, ideally, what you want to do is you want to try to have more quarters out than you did when you started, because it is a gambling machine. I mean, it really is. Alright, so in this next race, what we're going to do is, we're going to try to bet these 5 here, and then I do these 5 on one race, and then these 5 on another race, and then sometimes I'll flip-flop them too, just for fun.
1, 2.
Okay, now I'm ready to make my bet. This tells you how many coins I have left. No longer does I'm going to do one side this time. So you see how the numbers change as I hit the numbers? So now we have all these. So now if we get any one of these combinations, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, or 2, 3, we're going to win. And then the actual odds they have are actually, I'll lift up here so I can show you the odds. But that right there, those are the quarter amounts that we're going to win if the horses come in based on our numbers. And they have little displays that actually show you what order the horses are going to come in. Okay, so let's see how we do. The race is on now. And the best part about this, guys, is you can have a lot of fun and not really have to spend a whole lot of money. I usually get I got a bucket of quarters right here. That usually lasts me. It usually lasts me an hour if I get a bucket of quarters. Now see, my horse came in. Here's the horse that flashes, and I just won 8 quarters. Now you have an option. You can bet another race, or if you want, or you can also say collect if you want to collect. I usually like to try to bet another race, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to do the same thing again. We're going to leave the bets we are, but remember, every time you start, you have to reselect the horses again after each race. It doesn't remember them from the previous race, so you have to do that yourself. All right, so we'll watch one more race, okay, guys? And there's a little thing right here that actually tells you how much time you have left to actually make your bet.
I thought I pushed 2-5 10 times. Now I pushed 3-5.
So what do you guys? Do you think this is pretty cool? Pretty amazing, isn't it? Huh? And you wouldn't even know it's there if I hadn't told you about it on the channel. You wouldn't even know. So just remember, it's at the Fremont Street Experience. It's the D Vintage Vegas. It's on the upper level. Just take the escalator up to the Vintage Vegas, or you also can take an escalator inside the casino as well to Vintage Vegas.
1-3, you gotta save. Yeah, 1-3 save. That's my 40 quarters, man. I swear I'm
okay, now that time we won too. See? And the horse came in, we won too. Now what I can do is if I'm done, I can just say collect. Now watch this, guys. When I push collect, watch where the coins come out. Is that cool or what? So what do you guys? So next time you guys are in Las Vegas, if you get a chance, definitely check out the D and the Vintage Vegas, and check out this Derby racing machine. Now, keep in mind, guys, they painstakingly work to keep this machine running. It takes a lot of effort, but it's really worth it in the long run when you get a chance to see how much fun it is. Okay? Thanks for watching the video. Bye bye.